Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. I'm so tired. In the last episode, we returned the knife to Leo, and he taught us how to echo? We talked to the whole of reasoning, I think is what it was, and we gained a feat which is allowing us to adventure in the Hollow Earth complex without the creeping dread stacking quite as much. We began exploring more of this area, and we're going to keep exploring more of it now too. We're going to walk over this area and try to see what on earth is over here. We found some sort of facility here that I wouldn't mind exploring. And apparently there's a giant door here of some sort, so we should definitely go take a peek and see where... Look at that door at the very least. Alright, so let's get to this. Oh, and we're almost leveled up. We need 7 more experience points to level up. Any sort of item will do it, as would killing it anything we come across. Oh, tired. I only got like 5 hours of sleep, but I've only got 5 hours of sleep the past several nights in a row. It's finally starting to take a toll on me. Oh. We're here. Let's enter the building. Come on, Tim. We're getting unlucky. It's stacking immediately this time around. Up to 3 stacks already. Love the music to this area. Very creepy. Oh, and there's traps down here. We have some electronic locks. Search the barrel. Nothing. I'd like to see what's down there, so let's go ahead and get on our outfit and make a dash. Hello, valve. I definitely do not want this stuff spreading more. Holy crap. Ah, cuddle snails are in here. So this probably, what, does this activate the valve? That just fills more of this area with the sludge. Lockpick. Maybe we need to actually... Maybe it's rediverting where the gas goes, those valves. Before I go to another zone, we'll level to level 30, but we should level up in a different spot that's not here. And how's our equipment holding up? It's in good shape. It's in good shape. Yeah, that's right. It's what you deserve, cuddle snail. Leap on that bear trap, but you're immune to the bear trap. It doesn't do enough damage to you. Oh, look at this! Okay, we've found something. This looked like this used to work. Hydro pneumatic accumulator. Oh, another one of these. We thankfully have the inventory space for it. GG44 Service Manual. This manual contains detailed information regarding the inner workings of the TG44 HD gate opening mechanisms. Could come in handy. Two advanced repair mechanisms, kits. Alright, first off everyone, we finally leveled to level 30. It has been a long time. I had to go and consult my build to see what I was doing the final level of Garrett. Where are you, Garrett? Okay. You took critical power as a feat for this level, or that's the plan, at least. There's a huge amount of stuff I could take which you would benefit from. Exposed weakness would be nice. Three-pointer could be okay, etc., but it was going to be critical power. For each 1% of weapon or unarmed attack critical damage bonus above 100%, we gain an additional 1.5% critical damage bonus. So we're taking this. Our criticals will now be awesome with our weapons. For specialization, we continue to take critical cheap shots damage. This is now going to be at plus 25%, but I think that's going to leap up to roughly, at the very least, 50% now, thanks to our critical power. We don't get any new stats, and the skills. Those are getting upgrades, and I think we'll put at least 5 more into crossbows. Put a little more into evasion. And now what? It looks like... So, I cannot get electronics high enough to create that better shield. This isn't going to do it. 150 plus extra 15% would be 165. We'd end up at about 170, which is still not enough for us to build that incredible shield. I think we should stick with my plan. But I don't know what that was going to be anymore. Let's take a little more stealth. You know, you could take all electronics, Tim. You could do that. And or mechanics. Increase these a little bit more. One second, everyone. Let me look up a handful of things really quick. Be right back. Okay, everyone. Hello. I can't make up my mind what to take. So I'm going to hold off leveling until I can bring this back to our storage. Alright, so let's keep going and adventuring more in this location. And worm our way back out of this place so that we can drop off this hydraulic pump. Who left bear traps in this location, I wonder? God, and they're right in the smog, too. That's wonderful. I'm going to wait because I want to see how difficult the various pieces of equipment are for me to craft them before I do so. Let's head back in there and explore some of the other locked passages. Maybe the only thing we needed, though, was this canister. Alright, that was all that was in here, I suppose. We're all done then. So, we're not too far away from it. Let's double back to our storage and leave this with everything we've been collecting. Although, I'm beginning to think maybe we should keep going. I have a hunch the door won't be too far ahead, and I'll be glad to have this hydraulic pump with me if it comes down to that. Down the hatch first. Wait for this to expire. I guess since we're here, we will drop it off after all. Did I check out this building? I don't know if I did. We'll come back and take a look at that later. We could arguably use another stick of dynamite with us anyway, so... And it won't take us too long to reach our stash. We're in friendly territory. I'm so glad I remembered to bring that bio outfit with me. Oh my god. Although we were given that other suit, which could be helpful. Oops. You're going with the other quest items. Hey, Faceless. How you holding up? So, this is why I wanted to come back. Because I wanted to see what I could create again. So that would be that power cell. Both of these low frequency emitters. Shield base, the 160 converter. I also want to see what our Zephyr requires. If I was to give it a scope. And I know it's not super string, but it should qualify, it should increase it the same amount as if it was if I try a pneumatic reloader on it. Let me take a peek and see what we could create. I won't be able to make any of this here, though. I have to be back in our home. So for the crossbow, it goes from a level 24 to a level 26. And if I could find some super string, we could actually create this right here. Requires exactly 125 mechanics. Which is, I think, exactly what we have. Yep. How about that? Yeah, I think we'll hold off on that, unless I can find some super string somewhere. So I don't need points into mechanics to make the better crossbow. Now, how about that shield? $138 just to make this version of it, which is not as good as my current shield, obviously. That will suddenly make it, at least the low and very low, just, better than what I currently am using, with a more maximum capacity at 24 more energy capacity, with a slightly better conversion rate. Ah, it's so tempting! I've never seen a quality 173 plasma core. It'd be so nice to utilize it. But since I still can't make up my mind, we won't level up yet. If I could find a decent quality high shield part. Oh, I forgot to grab the dynamite. We'll just hope we won't need it then. We were not in whatever this facility is. This area is also not under the influence of Chort. I don't have a good feeling about this. Let's leave a frag mine here and see if we can find a way to open this gate. Ooh. I wonder if this is where they were making the faceless. I forgot we even had got some super soldier drug at some point. So this is what the super soldier drug does. Strength, Dex, Agility, all abilities by 2. Increases all combat skills by 20% for 4 turns. That's a very nice thing. Maybe we can find some more super soldier drug in this location? Door seems stuck and cannot be opened. This feels like a very creepy hospital. Titanus Lab main console. Warning. Titanus Lab is running on auxiliary power. Estimated power on time remaining 246 years, 97 days. Please select one of the following options. Let's exit and put back on the power. This must be cryogenics. Oh! That actually powers on the console. Well, let's see what they were doing in here then. Suspension cells status. I won't kill them. At least not yet. Show me information about Project EOS. Project EOS. Titanus personnel list, please. Chief of Psionic Research and Development, BCSDS, Dr. John Dyson. Chief of Psi Neurology, BCSDS, Dr. Wazi Abdul. Dr. Hako Na, Dr. Robin Marlick, Dr. Marco Higgs, etc. Lots of names here. Project reports. Error. Connection to HECDB failed. I won't kill them. Not unless I must do so. Oh, we can't even interact with the rest of this. I found no way to open the doors unless I want to actually kill everyone who's in there. And I don't think I need to do that. I don't see what I would gain. So that can stay there. If we're missing some parts, some of these compounds or reagents or what have you, we can come back. And maybe kill them, maybe to gain access to that room which might contain them. Wait down here until this fades. Head back upstairs. Let's see if we can take a peek. Finally, maybe at the gate or the door that the slime is covering. nasty. Oozing shroom. Ooh, look at the mutagen here. I wonder if this is one of the mutagen tank areas. Looks like we can go downstairs here. Maybe we'll be safe from Eye of Chort for a little bit down there. More mutagen tanks. And no, I can see the timer still ticking upwards. It keeps getting reset. Must have been some sort of guards barracks. We're about to get Eye of Chort on us as well, but we're gonna keep making some progress down here. Ooh. Look at this place. Probably die on its own, but I think we'll assist it a bit. You can get things from them. Lots of toxic sludge down here, which doesn't help us at all. I have no biology, so it's not going to be helpful for me to take any of this. Ah! We do have different reagent things down here, or at least one such thing. We should try to make our way to that box. Oh no, I want to get the drop on these creatures. I do not want them seeing me first. I don't really want to know what they're capable of doing. Another biohazard suit. Oh, a bolt quiver. I was looking for one of these earlier. I don't think we'll use it, but we can take it with us. No place to unset the Eye of Chort in this facility. Tim, you should take the lockpicks, even if you don't plan on using them. Because you might run completely out. Ah, yeah, these creatures are just popping up into existence, it looks like. They're coming out of, oh, they're coming out of the holes in the ground, would be my guess. What do you think? The scanners must be, well, they are extremely fragile, but probably do decent damage or have nasty abilities to make up for that. The giant creatures the ape-looking things must be their melee thing, must be a melee nightmare. The sowers, it sounds like they can spawn something, so I'm guessing they're support. More mutagens. Hear the machinery. So we still need to find node 3 as well. Let's see what we have. Oh no, oh no! Forget it, we're in combat. Alright, let's do this. So let's set this one on fire. Can we incapacitate the sower? It's not a good chance to hit. Let's double all the way back. It's going to eventually try to follow us. It's no longer afraid. Yep, here it comes. Ooh, scanner. Alright. Oh, God! Multiple scanners. We can't make it to nor shoot this one. I was hoping not to find out what they actually do. We're just destroying some of its images. Oh my god, that's a ton of damage. We are dead. We are dead. Should have used a grenade. Okay. So the things down here are very dangerous. And we got a crap ton of spawns just suddenly out of nowhere. Something damage. So it is exactly as you thought it was going to be, Tim. Shame there's no place to get rid of this Eye of Chort here, but I don't see any way to dump it. Let's try going this way instead. Nope. Thanks, game, for making a little room I can zone into without being able to do anything at all inside of it. Alright, let's keep going this way then. Let's try killing it. Actually, no. I don't have to kill it. So we oh, hello. That! No, you don't need to fight it, Tim. You don't need to fight it. You're playing a stealth character. Hoping for that stun. If these things are only spawning when I have Eye of Chort, that makes me think they work similarly to the creatures from Don't Starve, the shadow creatures there. Ah. Looks like we've found the gate opening device that we need to fix. But I did not bring the thing with me that I would need to interact with this. This small wheeled bot appears to be used for performing repairs, as its extensions imply. It was most likely placed here to service the large machinery next to it. A small panel on its side is open and is labeled with AI Core. The socket itself seems to be empty, but after a brief inspection you come to the conclusion that the process of installing a new core is an uncomplicated one. It is done by simply placing a core inside the socket and then locking it with the load plate. Oh! Did we get a core from the power station? If not, we'll probably need it. Empty canister. The large machinery appears to be some sort of gate opening mechanism. While it is true that corrosion and fungus engulfing the outer shell are a clear sign the machine hasn't been maintained in decades, looking inside the mechanism would give you a more accurate insight into its condition and potential usability. A panel on the right is already open, as if inviting you to look inside. You begin thoroughly inspecting the machine. Inside, you see a hydraulic system which drives the actuators responsible for opening and closing of the gate above. Corrosion has bitten into the insides pretty well, but most of the components appear to be functional, or could become so after minor repairs. Others, however, would need replacement parts. First, you will need to replace the main control valve with a new one. Second, the drive shaft by which the electric motor drives the axial piston pump has entirely corroded and must be replaced. You take both the valve and the faulty shaft so you can use them for reference when searching for replacements. Third, the hydraulic fluid reservoir has leaked and will need to be patched up before it can hold any liquid. Looking at the empty canisters just to the right of the machine, you estimate that you will need about 3 of those to fully fill the reservoir. Fourth, you notice that the system is connected to what appears to be a hydro-pneumatic accumulator, which connects to the outside of the machine. One is already in place, but the other is missing and will need to be installed. Even with all the necessary components, actually repairing the machinery is going to take a lot of time and effort, but you're confident that you are skilled enough to do the job. The only thing you need, if you are to repair it yourself, is to find some tools, preferably a complete set. On the other hand, what appears to be a repair bot sitting in a corner could prove useful and help you with the repairs. Okay, so I guess you have a choice. We have the mechanics to allow us to actually repair this ourselves. But if you didn't, you could utilize the repair bot instead. Let's explore this section. I don't think there's anything worthwhile there, but we're right here. Eye of Chort is gone, so the sower is probably gone. And we'll take a quick peek. Just a barrel, but we'll search it. Nothing over here. Okay, let's step back downstairs, get rid of Eye of Chort, and then we'll double back, check our stash, and see if we have anything that we would need to repair that door. And by that I mean we're going to go back to our stash and take a peek around. Although, we are here, so we could take a peek on the other side of this really fast while we're here. Oh, we were here before. Tim, you were here before. You're wasting time. So we're not making any more progress north without this door being opened, which it may not be able to do with the sludge on it. We'll have to see. So 1 death down here so far. Yeah, so they run back and then despawn. Interesting. About another 10 minutes, everyone, then. We've been playing for just about an hour, if not slightly over it. Oh god, Garrett, you're just walking straight through all that sludge. Alright, well, you'll be okay. A little too much for you to automatically heal it, though. See if where else Node 3 could be. I got distracted by exploring more of the area before Chort, but we're gonna need to find Node 3 to power on the other pumps, I would imagine. Alright. First, while we're here, let's heal ourselves. Since I'm using this as kind of a drop-off point, I can leave some of my supplies here as well. We haven't needed most of what I brought with me. When did I pick up these throwing knives? I definitely don't need these. Well, we'll just leave them in here. Need the MK2 bolts. Normal shock bolts can stay. We can make ourselves some more MK3 incineraries. And Tippy, maybe you should keep using these. Hold on to like 30 of them. Well, then let's actually leave 30 of them here. Nah, bring them all with you. You've got the weight allowance for it. Look at all the acid damage that does. Holy crap, 40 through 100. We'll keep that on us as well. Alright, so I have 30 pounds of weight available to me. Let's just leave that here too. Alright. Let's go and see what supplies we need. And apparently, this is what the corroded stuff looks like. We have a hydraulic pump shaft drive. We have 2 fuel canisters, but we'll need a third. We have an accumulator. But I have no clue where we get a faulty hydraulic control valve. We'll hold on to that. I do not have an AI core with me either. Oh, these must be red herrings. We must not need either of these. We needed this type. Okay, let's double back. And see how much work we can get done. I guess we don't need the bot. Unless there's something I've forgotten in the arc power station. Let's see how much work we can get done without the bot. We've got the mechanics skill, so we shouldn't need it. No, maybe we'll need to repair it as well, so who knows. I'm just curious, how fast do I move if I put up time all the way? Woo-wee! Holy crap, we're fast. The cuddle snails respawned. Didn't think they would respawn. And of course, time was going super fast, so I wouldn't be able to react very well. Let's put it back down to not that. You know, I should probably move all those mutagens into this area too. I can do that off screen, but I might do that, everyone. Take the time it takes to move everything back and forth. Because this way, I won't have to double all the way back to that stash to get them. We'll probably need them all when we reach Mugen Tanks B. Is going to be my guess. You approach the machine and take a look at it. The hydrodynamic accumulator is still missing. The faulty hydraulic control valve is still waiting for replacement. The hydraulic pump drive shaft is still missing, and the hydraulic fluid reservoir still needs approximately 3 canisters of hydraulic fluid for a complete fill. Insert the pump drive shaft. The drive shaft you have seems to be the correct for this type of pumps and electronic motor. You set it inside the housing and we'll install it when you begin the repairs. Let's use the fluid canister. Actually, no, let's insert the hydraulic accumulator first. You simply place the hydrodynamic accumulator into its slot and gently push it in. After hearing a locking sound, you become sure that you have done everything correctly. Let's use one of our canisters. So what's left? We need one more hydraulic fluid, and we need the valve. While we're here, we'll just leave that here. We can leave, I guess, a service manual here, too. Actually, that weighs nothing, so we should keep that with us. Alright. I've got enough time. Actually, no, we'll stop here. So, when I come back, everyone, I will have decided how to level up Garrett. And we'll head back out there, and I guess we're going to have to explore in this direction. Out here. So I will see you guys then, and take care everyone, thanks for watching.